Hello, you're watching InstaForex News. Today we will talk about the economic activity in England. From the middle of the current decade, the unemployment rate in England fell to the minimum fixed in 1970s despite the present migration growth from new European Union members related to the Eastern Europe. Worth mentioning that during 1990s, the structural unemployment was approximately at 6% and in 1980s at 8%. In all appearance, a large-scale usage of borrowed funds by the households and for providing the financial services, together with pro-cyclical fiscal policy of the government, contributed to the economic activity expansion in Great Britain, but low input prices caused a restricted inflation dynamics. Before the crisis, the Bank of England projected the trend line of the annual GDP nominal growth of about 5%, basing on that the inflation rate would be around 2% and the real GDP upturn would amount to 3%. Although, what if we do not take into account the uptick of borrowed funds usage and we see that a steady uptrend of the nominal gross domestic product is actually lower at about 4.5%? In that case, let us apply to 1997 and we will find out that there is no almost any difference between the potential and real pace of the GDP advancement. This difference makes up just 2% even with the recent recession. Possibly, the rate of structural unemployment will touch 6–7%. Herewith, if you take the deflation trend turn back in China, where the prices do not hold the discounts anymore provided to producers of this developing country, then the inflation prospects seem to be substantially different. All in all, it may be concluded that in England is not observed any strong potential for the economic activity extent or the jobless decline before the inflation pressure starts moving on. The Bank of England is waiting for the inflation to break through the upper bound at 3%. However, the central bank insists on that the factors prompting to this have temporary character. Later, the Bank of England can recognize that was mistaken. It was Forex News provided to you by InstaForex News team and me, DEC Fundamental. Thank you for watching us and goodbye.